What up, Kings? Hope you're well. In today's video, I'm shooting in New York City. Actually on Broadway, to be specific. Broadway, New York City. Let me tell you the importance of this place that I'm sitting right now. This is one of my favorite spots that I used to sit when I was broke. And I used to sit here and just observe people. Let me show you around real quick. Let me spin the camera around so you can see what it looks like. This is the perfect place for you to just observe people, okay? So I'm on Broadway, right in the median. And they have these benches where you can just sit, relax, take a break. And I remember vividly sitting right on this bench in 2009, during the Great Recession of 2009, and just observing people. What I learned from this exercise, of course, I was indulging in vices, What I used to do, I would just collect my unemployment because I was out of work, right? At the time I got laid off. And then I would just look for jobs. Just get online and just submit applications. The rest of the day I just sat on this bench and just started to learn how people behaved and how people moved. A lot has changed in 15 years, I have to say. This used to be my favorite city, but things have changed. What I'm noticing is that the bright minds have already left the city because it's not affordable anymore. And overall, it's not the same energy. That same energy that I got when I first moved here in 2006 is not the same. It's vastly different. People are more reserved now. People are not very social. They're constantly on their phones, which is fine because everybody's doing it. I do it. I'm guilty. And I got my phone out right now. What I'm starting to observe is that the smart people that understand value for money have already left the city because they know it doesn't make sense to spend a lot of money to live in a city that doesn't deliver as much value anymore. Because when you look at the majority of the opportunities that are available right now, especially to someone like myself, is I can work anywhere as long as I got Wi-Fi. I can work from anywhere I want. I can work from Colombia, I can work from Mexico, I can work from Africa, Thailand, you name it. Which means that the smart ones that understand what I understand are not gonna put up with the cost of living right now in this city. Not a chance. What I want to address in this video specifically to you guys is that times have changed and just getting a university degree, a college degree is not enough for me. I'm right outside Columbia University right now, and back in the day, you needed to go to a fancy university like this one to get the right opportunities for you to level up in life. But 15 years later, I really don't see the need for it unless you're on the STEM, right? Which is science, technology, engineering, and math. Unless you're in those four fields, there really isn't any point in college anymore. I remember hanging out in this neighborhood. There are plenty of bars here that I used to go to. I used to hang out with these kids that I used to go to School of Journalism. If you're going to journalism school right now, I just think it's a waste of time. I think it's just a waste of money. The only benefit you're gonna get from going to an Ivy League school like this one for like a degree like journalism is maybe to get like connections or network maybe, but you can still network without going to the college. You can come to a neighborhood like this one and map out where the cool kids hang out, where the cool bars are at, where the cool social clubs are at, and just crash those parties and start networking with those people without spending a lot of money. Times have changed. I think if you're not in STEM, it's in your best interest to invest in your education online. There's so many people that are gonna teach you a lot of the skills that you will learn from an expensive school like this one. You can take a pretty inexpensive course online, maybe 500 bucks, 1,000 bucks, 1,500 bucks. There are courses out there that are super cheap now, where you can learn a skill within months. 3 months, 6 months, you got the skills that would have taken you 4 years of going to a college like this one in 4 years. So you can learn what you would have learned 15 years ago. Instead of that taking you 4 years, you learn it in like 6 months. So there's so much value right now, you know, taking online courses from, of course, people that you know, like, and trust, that can school you and that can give you the knowledge. Lastly, I think that a lot of people that hold a lot of these fancy degrees like to rely on those fancy degrees forever. That could be a handicap for you. Let me explain to you why. If you think just because you graduated from Columbia 20 years ago, you are still competitive in this job market, you're completely delusional. You're delusional. Like I said, times have changed. Things are not the same anymore. Every year you have to gain a new skill. There's so many skills that I invest in every single year, whether it's like sales skills. A lot of people don't have sales skills. They're brilliant, they're smart. A lot of you guys are brilliant, but you don't know how to sell yourselves. You'll find that somebody who's less educated than you will end up making more money than you because they know how to sell themselves. There's so many skills that you need to constantly be acquiring. We're getting into the AI revolution right now. Artificial intelligence is a big thing now. It might not be big where you are now. Maybe you're in Africa right now. Maybe it's not a big deal there yet, but it's coming because it's already a big deal here in America. It's already a massive deal here in America. It's disrupting a lot of businesses. We're experiencing a lot of mass layoffs because AI is bringing so much efficiency into the game that a lot of people cannot compete. Entire HR departments are getting eliminated. What took 10 people to do in an entire department can be done with software that one person can operate. So be mindful of things like that. The world is constantly changing. Things are moving faster and faster nowadays. And be on top of your game, be on top of your skills, and you'll never lose. I hope you got some value from this video. I'll see you in the next one.